My alien roommate treats me like a stuffed toy. That's why she hugs me to sleep. Every night, Lisa Martinez never expected to share her small apartment with someone from another planet. The tall, blue-skinned woman appeared at her door 3 months ago during the worst thunderstorm of the year. Water dripped from her strange silver hair and her large golden eyes looked scared and lost. The alien woman called herself Zara and spoke broken English mixed with musical sounds that Lisa could not understand. At first, Lisa wanted to call the authorities, but something about Zara made her hesitate. Maybe it was the way Zara trembled when lightning flashed or how she flinched at loud noises. Zara stood nearly 7 feet tall with skin the color of deep ocean water. Her limbs were longer than human proportions, and her fingers had an extra joint that made her hands look graceful, yet alien. Despite her height, she moved with careful, quiet steps, as if afraid to disturb anything. The first week was strange beyond words. Zara would not sleep in the spare bed Lisa offered. Instead, she curled up on the floor in the corner of the living room like a frightened animal. She ate very little, and only fruits and vegetables. She would not touch any cooked food. Lisa tried to communicate through gestures and simple words. She showed Zara how to use the shower and gave her clean clothes that were too small, but better than the torn fabric she arrived in. Zara watched everything with intense curiosity and repeated words back to Lisa in her melodic voice. Then came the night that changed everything. Lisa woke to find Zara standing beside her bed. The alien woman looked down at her with those huge golden eyes that seemed to glow in the darkness. Before Lisa could speak, Zara carefully climbed onto the bed and wrapped her long arms around Lisa. Lisa should have been terrified, but instead she felt an overwhelming sense of safety and warmth. Zara held her like a child holds a precious toy, gentle but secure. Her skin was surprisingly warm and smooth. Lisa fell back asleep in those protective arms. This became their nightly routine. Zara would wait until Lisa was in bed, then join her, always holding her close. Lisa began to understand that Zara was not just seeking comfort but providing protection. The alien woman never slept deeply, always alert to any sound or movement. During the day, Lisa noticed other protective behaviors. Zara would position herself between Lisa and strangers when they went outside. She would taste Lisa food first, as if checking for poison. When Lisa got sick with a cold, Zara hardly left her side, bringing her water and keeping her warm. Lisa research online revealed nothing about aliens visiting Earth, but she found stories of ancient protector spirits and guardian beings that matched Zara behavior. She began to wonder if Zara's species had some kind of caretaking instinct toward smaller beings. The language barrier slowly broke down. Zara learned English quickly and began sharing pieces of her story. Her planet was dying from a war between different factions. Her people called themselves the Keth, and they had watched Earth from far away for many years. Zara explained that her species formed deep bonds with creatures they chose to protect. It was not romantic love, but something deeper, a need to keep safe what they valued most. She had been drawn to Earth because she sensed Lisa needed protection, though she could not explain how she knew this. Lisa realized her life had indeed been dangerous before Zara's arrival. She worked late shifts at a hospital in a rough neighborhood and walked home alone. Her ex-boyfriend had been calling with threats and following her. The stress was making her sick and afraid. With Zara's presence, everything changed. The threatening calls stopped when Zara answered the phone once and spoke in her own language. Lisa's neighborhood seemed safer with her tall guardian walking beside her. Work became less stressful, knowing someone cared about her safety, but keeping an alien roommate brought new problems. Government agents began asking questions about unusual activities in the area. Lisa had to teach Zara to hide when strangers came to the door. They developed code words and signals for danger. Zara's abilities went beyond just protection. She could sense illness before symptoms appeared and knew when storms were coming, days in advance. Her hearing picked up sounds Lisa could not detect, and her night vision was perfect. She was like having a living security system. The hugging at night became more than comfort. Lisa realized Zara was also sharing some kind of energy that healed and strengthened her. Lisa had not been sick once since Zara's arrival, and she felt more rested than ever before. Her dreams were peaceful and full of strange, beautiful images. One evening, Lisa found Zara on the balcony staring at the stars with sadness in her golden eyes. When asked what was wrong, Zara explained that her people would eventually come looking for her. The war on her planet was ending and survivors were being called home. Lisa felt her heart break at the thought of losing her protector and friend. She had grown to love their quiet evenings together and the safety of Zara's arms around her at night. The apartment would feel empty and dangerous without her. Zara seemed to sense Lisa's distress. She took her hands and spoke in careful English, explaining that the bond between them was permanent even across space. Her people believed such connections lasted forever, and that they would find each other again. The night before the rescue ship arrived, Zara held Lisa closer than ever before. She whispered words in her own language that sounded like promises or blessings. Lisa felt tears on her face, but they were not her own. Zara was crying too. When morning came, 3 more. Keth stood on the balcony, tall and blue like Zara, but with harder expressions. They spoke to her in rapid musical tones that sounded urgent. Zara argued back, pointing at Lisa several times. Finally, the leader of the group stepped forward and studied Lisa with intelligent purple eyes. After a long moment, she nodded and spoke to Zara in gentler tones. They were giving her a choice, to stay or return home. Zara looked at Lisa with hope and fear mixed in her golden gaze. Lisa understood without words being spoken. Zara wanted to stay but needed permission from the human she had chosen to protect. Lisa took Zara's hand and squeezed it firmly, then nodded toward the other Keth. She told them clearly that Zara was welcome to stay as long as she wanted. This was her home now, if she chose it. The other Keth departed with respectful bows, leaving behind supplies and what looked like communication devices. They promised to return in 1 year to check on both of them. That night, as Zara wrapped her arms around Lisa once more, everything felt complete. Lisa understood now that some bonds transcend species and planets. Her alien roommate treated her like something precious because to Zara she truly was. The future held uncertainty, but Lisa no longer feared it. With Zara's protective presence beside her, she felt ready for any adventure. Together they would face whatever came next, whether from Earth or the stars beyond.